Burna Boy says he is not ready to have kids yet. Grammy Award-winning singer Burna Boy has revealed that he's not yet ready to have children. He disclosed this during an Instagram live session where he stated that his demanding schedule won't allow him to have time for his kids as much as he would like to. Burna Boy said, "Why haven't I have kids yet? Bro, it's because I don't want to love kids like, have you seen my operation? Have you seen my mom? The way she loves me? Have you seen my dad? The way he loves me?" He added, "Bro, I know I can't give that to no one right now with the life I live. So until I am settled and can be there for my children every day, every minute of every day, I am not having any kids." Burna Boy also addressed the rumors about him being unable to have kids, saying, "When I see the jokes and the things people say about me not being able to have kids, I said this is unimportant. Let's assume that it is true that I couldn't even have kids. You know that there is something called IVF, but that is not even true."
So this is particularly, for me, I think it's a very responsible way of thinking that, you know what, if I'm not ready to give them, he has the money to take care of them. But the most important thing he's pointing out is attention. Like he said, do you see the way my mom loves me? Do you see the way my dad loves? It's attention. And if he cannot give them that at this point in his life, he's very busy. It's a very responsible thinking.
I totally agree. I've always said it on this set, especially when we talk about Nick Cannon and we're talking about how his father Abraham and he has a lot of kids. Yes, I understand that he loves to have children. He enjoys it. He has the money to go around. But every time I am just so scared and I'm like, does he really have time for these children like that? So he would say that, yes, he visits them and all that. But everybody knows that when you have even a nuclear family, one wife, one husband, children, you know that it even takes a lot. Like you have to really dedicate your time and everything. There are things your children want to do at school. There are things that perhaps they want to go to the park during the weekend. They want to do stuff. You have to be there. You have to be present. So it is not about just, spending the money. And that thing about, oh, you can't even have kids. What sort of human beings are these people? Like, because somebody is not having baby mama, the way that thing is so common, and then you just come with your own theory and say, oh, it's because he cannot have kids. He has the money, and there are things people do. There are scientific ways to go about things these days. So he's telling you that that is not even true. And I think he even has time. And I think, well, I would applaud Burna Boy on this. I know that from time to time he comes to do some sessions and all that, live sessions like that on, on social media. But if you ask me, does he even owe anybody any explanation?
I mean, this just goes to show you that you cannot satisfy everybody. The same way they come and they bash the Davidos and the Wizkid for having baby mamas, now they are bashing him for not being able to, or not giving birth to a child yet. So you cannot satisfy anybody. In this life, you only live once, so live your life.
Do you?
All right, so there was the Instagram live session where Charlie Poppy came on the Instagram live. He was on live as well, so Charlie Poppy just came in. The next thing was like, "Where you at?" And Charlie Poppy was like, "Okay, I'm turning up." He said, turn up, come through. And we saw them in the club later. They were partying. We're just looking at the relationship they have in the industry, the OG. Like, there's actual beef, but the actual people that love each other.
God, thank you.
Yes.
I almost forgot. I love the I just said, God, thank you. I almost forgot. So, Burna Boy was now talking about people that he thinks are OG in the industry. And he mentioned certain names.
Oh, yes,
D'banj was like the number one.
Yes.
And he was talking about how D'banj, okay. And so he was talking about how he actually paid for a particular, I don't know whether an album or something, shoots. Yes, it was the shoots. And he paid for it. So he did not even have to do that. So there are people, so you know what I always tell people? Because I'll cite an example. So I worked somewhere where somebody who is a colleague will always tell me that it was a certain person who brought her to that place of work.
Yeah.
And another person told me another story entirely, that it was the one who ran into this person, and this person said that she needed a job, and you know, he decided to do everything. But because when that person assumed duty there was one Oga, and so she just went to give all her loyalty to that Oga, and she started saying that it was that person. So at the end of the day, I told the other one that they should not worry about it. I mean, you have done your own for God. So people can wake up and just choose the people that they think have been there for them.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
So if you did not hear your name,
it's okay.
I think what Burna Boy does not like. I think what Burna Boy does not like is when certain people come and they say, you know, we are the OGs. We have paved way for you. You are so rude. Why are you talking like this? So he actually has people who paved the way for him. And I keep saying this. They say don't back down. And I keep saying this, and this is it. You can't say, you know, especially
you can't be an island of your own.
Do you get? Especially
you must have come from somewhere.
Yes,
and somewhere.
especially for entrepreneurs, when I hear stuff like what's that thing? They use
self-trained,
whatever.
Self-made.
Thank you. And I'm like, even God did not contribute to your life. They play my fans. You hear?